Start na, te.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm Maria Elvi. I am the host of this live Wednesday today. I am also introducing myself. I am originally from the Philippines, but now living here in Australia, in Victoria, and I am a nurse. I'm gonna say to our first presenter. It is Ria, and take it away, Ria.
Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Sis LV, for having me here. And hello, ladies. So from my end, it's afternoon here, 12:41 p.m. South Australian time. So hopefully everyone's doing well. And Rhea Pillarin again, originally from the Philippines, now here in Australia for almost 18 years and coming to you live here from the comfort of my home again, as always. And yeah, I'm a mom of three and used to work as a meat inspector, but now staying home doing this business full time. And I'm talking about my topic today. So from busy life to bigger possibilities. Alrighty, this is kind of super interesting. So when I hear the phrase from busy life to bigger possibilities, I can't help but think of our family story. So when people see where we are today, they often don't see what happened behind the scenes. There was this season in our lives when every single day felt like we are just trying to survive. My husband worked the day shift and I worked night shift because we had no one to look after our children. So we couldn't afford for both of us to work at the same time. So we took turns and it wasn't easy, but we did what every parent would do. So we made that sacrifices for our family and including the children. So yeah, that's so normal being working as an immigrant. And I still remember those busy days so clearly. So every afternoon, I'd pick up my eldest daughter from school with my two little babies in the car. So instead of going home, I drove straight away to my workplace and wait in the car park for my husband to finish his shift. That moment I saw him walking out, I'd grab my bag and run inside to start mine. So our conversation was usually lasted just for a few seconds. Would you believe it's just hello, goodbye? That's it. So no dinner together, no time to ask how each other's day went. We were like two people passing a baton in a relay race, just trying to keep up our family going. And I remember thinking, there has to be another way. I wasn't looking for a shortcut. I wasn't looking for, to get rich overnight. I was just simply looking for a way to have more choices, to be there when my children, while still helping to provide for our family. And when I found this online business, I honestly had no idea it would change our lives the way it has. So it wasn't instant and it wasn't always easy, but I had to learn new skills, step out of my comfort zone, and trust the process. But little by little, things started to change because I believe myself and I believe the system. And today we have something we never had before. So it is the options. So more time together as a family, more flexibility, the opportunity to travel, and the freedom to create memories instead of constantly missing them. And looking back, those busy, exhausting days didn't break us, they built us. So they became the reason we kept believing that bigger possibilities were out there. So if you're watching this now and you're in the season where life feels overwhelming, I want to encourage you. Your current situation doesn't define your future. And sometimes the life you've been praying for starts with one brave decision to try something different. And that's it for me, Sis Elvi. Back to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, that is absolutely right. Yeah, being busy in our lives is it doesn't mean we have to stop dreaming. Like many people, I have work, family, and many responsibility, but realized that we also wanted to create something for ourselves. So this digital business opened my eyes and possibility to consider that I have to consider, and it shows me that even with busy life, I can make time to learn, grow, and build something that around our lifestyle. Thank you very much, Risa. So the second presenter is Anna from Canada. Take it away, Anna.
Thank you, sis. Hello, ladies. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are tuning us, wherever you are watching us right now, I'm really so sleepy. It's almost 12 o'clock midnight here in my part. So, anyways, my name is Anna. I am originally from Cebu, Philippines, and now living here in Quebec, Canada, with my family. I'm a mother to an amazing daughter, and my daughter is my biggest why of starting this business. I'm in my 50s, and my daughter is still too young, and I am so worried about her future. I may not be able to provide for her education when she goes to college. So we all know that these days it is so expensive, and we are living just paycheck to paycheck. So before I started this business, I worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. And now I am working as an early childhood educator and a proud working mom, and I also build my digital business during my available time. So my question for tonight is why why is community so important in business? So for me, community is one of the biggest reasons why I kept going, especially during the days when I wanted to quit. When I first started this business, I didn't know anything about online business. I wasn't confident, I wasn't tech savvy, and I constantly compared myself to others. There were many moments when I questioned if I was good enough. But being surrounded by the right community changed everything. A good community doesn't just teach you skills, it builds your confidence. They celebrate your small wins, encourage you after your failures, and remind you why you started when you begin to doubt yourself. So, as the saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Business can sometimes feel lonely. There will always be challenges, setbacks, and this when results don't come as quickly as you hope. During these moments, having people who believe in you, support you, and genuinely want to see you succeed makes all the difference. So, personally, this community has helped me grow not just in business, but as a person. It's helped me become more confident, improve my communication skills, and believe in myself again. So, that's something money alone can never buy. So if you're thinking about starting a business, don't just look for a great opportunity. Look for a community that will help you grow because success becomes so much more meaningful when you're growing alongside people who inspire you. I love to leave everyone with this question. Who are the people you surrounded yourself with today? Are they helping you grow or are they helping you where you are? Because the right community doesn't just change your business, it can change your life. So that's all from me, sis. Back to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Sis Anna. Yeah, definitely. Community is important to this business, and you don't have to do everything alone. Having a supportive community gives you encouragement, ideas, accountability, and people who understand the journey. There are days when you feel motivated, and days when you don't have people around you who can help to keep you moving. So, um, yeah, so community is important. Thank you very much for that. And the third presenter is I'll just have to do it from Ria on down to Risa. Thank you, Risa. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you are right now. It's Risa from New South Wales, Australia, but I am originally from the Philippines, a mother of four, a healthcare worker. If you've been following me or watching me live, probably you know more about me. But right now, I have uh, $1 million question. What would you say to someone who think they're too busy? Thank you for that question, Sister LB.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
honestly, I understand when someone says, I'm too busy. I've been there too, as a mom of four and a healthcare worker. There were days when my schedule felt completely full. I work I work full time before, and then family responsibilities and everything in betweens. But one thing I learned is this: sometimes we don't need more hours in the day. We need to look at how we are using the hours we already have. Being busy is real. Real good na natong tanan. Kay mga nanay ta katulang dili nanay dili real nila, pero if we are a mom and then plus you have work and plus many things going on in the life, you are really busy. But but the things we say are important to us. For me, my family was important. My goals were important. Helping other was too important also. So I started asking myself, what small step I can take today. So you do it one step, small step in one day. I didn't wait for the life to become less busy. I started with the time I had. And I would say the same to anyone listening today. You don't have to do anything at once. Start small, give yourself a little time each day to learn, grow, and work towards something meaningful to you. Because sometimes the biggest barrier is not having a busy schedule, it's believing you need a perfect schedule before you begin. So, my question for you is, if something truly matters to you, what small step are you willing to take today? Put that in the comment section and reach out any one of us. We have a live webinar today at 12 o'clock. It's already past. Or Friday, you can reach out either of us, then you can start your first step, even a small step, one day at a time, then you can reach your goal. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Risa. That I totally agree with what Risa says. I would like to say a little bit about what I believe on someone who thinks they're too busy. So I completely understand because I've been there too. Sometimes we think we need hours and hours before we can start, but even small pockets of time can make the difference. So start with what you have, learn on your own pace, and be realistic about your schedule. Don't need to have everything figured out before you start. So thank you very much for that. And my next presenter is Sister Nifel. Take it away, Sister Nifel.
Hello, thank you. Thank you, Sis Ilvi. Okay. I hope my internet is very good. Okay, so hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm Nifil from the Philippines, and I always say retired but not tired. Yes, I'm a mother of two, a grandmother of three, and I am a proud digital business owner. I started this business 2 years after my retirement. And if I could give an advice to someone who's afraid to start, is that my question, sis? Okay, so My advice is don't let fear make the decision for you. Fear of failure will always be there, especially when we're about to do something new. I experienced that myself when I started because technology was completely new to me. I am from I was from the old school. But I realized that if I kept waiting until I was no longer afraid, I might never start. Maugid na. Kung nagulat-hulat pa ko, nagpalangay-langay pa ko, basig maabtan ko og negative ba. Mao nga, nagpasalamat gid ko nga nag-start gid ko. And I always think about this. If I had never started, I wouldn't have experienced this amazing business journey I am experiencing or I am enjoying today. I've seen people in the community achieve incredible things. Some have reached millionaire status in less than 10 years. You see that? Less than 10 years or maybe lower than that. While others have been able to leave their jobs earlier than they expected. Their results are their own journey, of course, but seeing what is possible has made me even more grateful that I give myself the chance to start. Because if I had allowed fear to stop me, I would never have known what could have been possible for me. So, my advice is simple. You don't need to know everything before you begin. Start where you are, learn step by step, and give yourself the opportunity to discover what you're capable of. Sometimes the biggest risk isn't failing, it's never starting and always wondering, what if I had tried? Okay, that's all from me, Miss LB. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You have said that really well. So um, I will have to take to the last but not the least. Is it the last presenter, Risa? It's Sister Sandy. Sister Sandy, you're on the stage. Thank you.
Sis, I'm sorry my connection was a little bit bad, but I'm so grateful that I'm here. So,
That's
a
good.
little introduction about me. My name is Sunday. I am a mother of four. I'm a wife. I'm originally from South Sudan, but currently living here in Townsville for the last 2 years. We are here 2 years and 1 week in Townsville. But I started the online business longer. So, my question is what makes someone successful in digital business? So, to my time that I've been in this digital business and I've watched myself grow and I've also watched other people grow in this digital space is that there are four main things. One thing is when you have a system in place, when there is a system in place, like a system that works at the background, that really helps you to be successful. Like there's so many things that happens for a business. If you have a system that is working, like how to get your the clients, how to the process of getting the clients and to converting, giving them information, that is one big deal that if one has it, it can make it successful. Another big thing is having training because being on the digital space, there are so many changes that happen, whether on Facebook, TikTok, or any of the social media platforms, there are updates that happen so frequent. And if you don't have a training or somewhere where you're updated on what is current, what is happening right now, what is not happening, it will be very hard because you'll be working on something that is being outdated. But one amazing part that in our business, we do have this training every week twice, and the updates on what is happening on the social media or how to make the best out of the social media. That is one great thing that also can make someone successful on the social media. And the community is one big thing. That's the third one. Having people who are like-minded that can encourage you to get out of your comfort zone. people who can inspire you that you can do it, you can make better. And also seeing someone successful from not having skills of working online, not having those skills for digital space, but you have inspirational people that can inspire you, that people who have their reason why they started this online business, you can also be able to see yourself in it. So having the community is one big thing, that if you are to be on the social media, on the having a digital business, you need to have people who are inspirational, or community that is so supportive. For example, maybe something you did not know, you can be able to ask someone, or an accountability, that someone that can be, you can be able to account to, or you can be able to check on, oh, have you done this or that? That is a big thing. And the one great major thing that I really take out of these three things, like the training, the system, and the community, is you as a person, your willingness to learn the system and plug in to apply what you have learned, even from the community, from the training in the system. If you have not applied if you have not applied what you have learned in your business, it can be very hard to succeed. But if you have that hard to learn and apply what you have learned, it can make you successful in the online space. So it is not very difficult to apply all these three things. For example, if you have already the training in place, you have the community, you have a system in place, just you who is just going to learn and apply what you have learned in your business, is not very hard. That's why so many people in our business that do not have technical skills of working online, they are very successful because of these three main things that are here. And also having themselves being inspired to do what they need to do, the task they need to do to make their business successful. It is really a big deal on the online space. So I just want to encourage someone out there that maybe you're thinking you don't have the experience of working online, you don't have the skills. Online business do have these three main things that you need, like the training. We have our world-class training that is updated. We do have a system that is in place. The back office system is really up to date, and we do have an inspiring community that is so supportive. You don't do it by yourself. It's your business, yes, but you are not alone, and you just bring yourself to learn and apply what you have learned in this business, and yes, you can do it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, thank you very much, Sister Sandy. You're absolutely right. To make someone successful in this business, for me, I will add on into that. Success starts with the right mindset. So mindset is everything. You can plaster everywhere. Mindset is everything. You don't have to know everything when you begin. So you need to be willing to learn, stay consistent. That's the very, very big word, mindset and consistent. And you take action. To be coachable, then there will be challenges, but being willing to keep learning and not giving up is what makes a big difference. So to start this business is you have to have the mindset, the consistency, and being coachable. So thank you very much for that. I think, is that the last presenter, or is there any more?
That's it,
So I
Ate.
think we wrap it up for today, and thank you very much for whoever watching and listening to us today. If you are thinking or maybe dreaming of starting an online business, you are in the right place. You're connect with all these lovely ladies here today and give us see you in the inside. Thank you very much.
Thank you.